basis. So everything actually happens under daily schedules, okay? When we open daily schedules, we notice we can either select a historic day or we can add a day, okay? In this case, let's use the 4th. I have already created that. And if you remember, we set up um, the schedule. So what actually happens now is on the we're now going to assign the schedules to a day's work per batch. Okay, so this is a bit complicated, but you'll see how it works now. So basically what I want to do is I want to have a look at everything from the date of planting, which was about the 8th, through to and including obviously the 4th. Okay, we don't want to include closed batches at this point in time, and for this purpose we'll make it the date of inquiry also the 4th. Okay, right. So what that happens is this goes and fetches all due activities. Okay, so let's have a look and allows you to select activities which you want to assign to today's work. Okay, so essentially, if we have a look at, there's a whole lot of sorts which are supposed to happen today for batches 624, 625, 626, 627, 628. Okay, so let's select all those. Okay, and then there's some spacing redistribution that has to happen for the same batches. Okay, so let's just for interest sake just take off P628. Okay, and select all the other batches. But again, I think also let's just go through this form. So what does this form tell you? It says batch P624, which is a K7 clone, should be sorted between the 3rd and the 10th. So you don't have to assign all these batches to today. You can assign one to the 3rd, one to the 4th, one to the 5th. You can choose, okay? It shows you the trade type and the density. This is a bit of a bug. That should show 96F there. I will fix that. And then the density and the quantity of trays, okay? You also have a select all and unselect all button, which you can use where you select all the activities due today or unselect them, okay? In this case, let's just carry over batch 628, okay? And we say, okay, cool. This is what we want to do on the 4th, okay? So we update that, okay? Now, once you've selected what activities you want done for the day, this obviously has to go out into the field. So we now print this daily schedule, okay? And this goes out into the field for the day. So it's the date of the 4th. It's week 6 of the year. It's sorting, okay, and these batches got to be sorted, and there's a little checkbox here for, okay, it's been done, okay, and then obviously signed and returned to office, okay. So this thing comes back, okay, and let's say the next day you are now capturing the form from the previous day. You would go back and you would say, okay, um, that has been done, and that has been done, and that's been done, and that's been done. Okay, and 626 was done, but they never got to 627 for some reason. Okay, so that would be fine. Okay, and then we go to day 5. Okay, or to another day. Okay, so let's go to day 5. Okay, and again we can go to open planning. Okay, and again we will select the same dates, but we'll increase it to the 5th today, uh, and make that the 5th. This is now the next day, and we press OK. Okay, you'll notice now that those other batches which have been selected don't actually appear on here, okay, except for P628 because we didn't select it yesterday. Okay, so again we can say, okay, let's go and do 4 batches today. Okay, so let's just make a note for ourselves. So we have now selected everything up to batch 631. P631 selected. Okay, just so that we can remember that. Okay, and we would then update that. Okay. Again, you would go and print your schedule for the day. Okay. And it would be 628, 629, 630, 631. Okay. What one has to remember, okay, is that yesterday's 627, okay, is still appears on the fourth schedule. We haven't been able to reschedule it. Okay. So even though we go to the fifth, okay, 627 cannot be selected, okay, because it actually appears on a schedule already. It's already scheduled for the third, okay. So just bear that in mind when you do this. That previously scheduled stuff you won't be able to reschedule again. You notice now that we've scheduled 628, 629, 630, 630. It's also taken off of this, okay. So that's your first thing to remember, okay. And let's say we go and complete again the first three batches but miss P631, okay. And you can now go and build the next schedule, okay. In the meantime, okay, how do we keep track of what has actually been done or not? Okay, so we have some scheduling reports, okay, and we can go and print the outstanding schedules. Let's say on the 6th, we want the outstanding schedules from the 1st through to the 5th, okay. And what it'll do is it'll show us, okay, 623 is outstanding, it's 3 days overdue. 627 is outstanding, it's 5 days overdue. And 631 is outstanding as well. That is now 6 days overdue. Okay. So this will bring up all the outstanding schedules. Okay. Third, fourth, fifth. Remember, P623 was on a previous schedule that was already existing before the tutorial. Okay, so you now have this report which says, listen, you got to go and finish those schedules. Okay, and you can pass this through to your supervisor, and he can go and finish that work. Okay, just so you do have a report giving you all your completed work, as well as okay, here's a little bit of bug on the report. There's supposed to be a tick there, and the days are supposed to also appear there. I'll fix that as well. Okay, but this report also gives you your completed work for the period. Okay, so using your scheduling, okay, hopefully this should help you planning your daily activities, plan your daily work. It is complicated, and it does take a little bit of getting used to how it all gets put together, because it really is a combination of everything else you've been doing. Okay, but it is an added module which can be used. It's not essential to NIMS. You don't have to use it, but I do believe it's quite a handy little facility and utility that we've added to NIMS to help you plan your day-to-day scheduling. Great. I think that covers scheduling in full now. I'll upload this video shortly. Have a lovely day, and thanks for watching.